Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you about some products that I have been loving in the month of December. So these are products that I've been using all throughout the month of December, even months prior. I've been a little bit MIA in terms of the YouTube world, so these are just products that I have really been loving specifically and using a lot in the month of December. So if you're interested in seeing what those products are, you are in the right place at the right time. Just keep on watching. Also be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started. So the first product that I want to talk about is a new foundation that I have been loving, and this is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. This is an oil-free 14-hour wear, oil controlling, photo-friendly foundation. I'm in the color Snow. I have been wearing this since it launched. I have been wearing it nonstop. I literally went out and bought this as soon as I saw like one review on it. The fact that it was transfer proof, I was like, girl, I need this. And I have been loving it. This has basically taken over as my holy grail foundation. It is very long wearing. I will say I work a long day at work and then I come home and I keep my foundation on, and my foundation still looks really good at the end of the day. I even think my oil doesn't break through this foundation as much as my oil breaks through some other foundations that I use regularly. It is pretty transfer proof, so you can, stick your face on your partner's, chest or whatever, and not much comes off onto his or her hoodie. Like, it's just really, the claims are true. I mean, it's a really great foundation. The only thing that I will say about this foundation is that the color range is not really that great. I have very fair skin and I have a pink undertone to my skin, and unfortunately, the Snow is the lightest color, and it's pretty, I think it's the lightest color. It's pretty yellow-orange looking, and I would appreciate if it was a little bit more pink undertone. I didn't look at the deeper colors, but I'm sure most foundations could do better in terms of providing colors for those with deeper skin tones. But nonetheless, I've been loving it. It wears really well. It works with my oily skin. You get 1.6 fluid ounces, which is more than a traditional tube of foundation. You usually only get 1 ounce, so I've been loving it. I can't rave enough about it. I would highly recommend check out your local Sephora. Get a sample of it and give it a go. The next product that I want to talk to you guys about is a primer. This is the Temp 2 Base Smooth Matte Primer. Temp 2 is a brand that does airbrush makeup, and you're actually supposed to use this in one of the airbrush machines that they have. They're a little bit spendy for me. I'm not really interested in that type of makeup at all. But I received a sample of this in my Ipsy bag, and I have been using it ever since. This is my holy grail primer. I keep trying other mattifying primers and I can't find one that is as good as this. This primer is awesome. It's not really, it actually feels like a serum. So it's a very smooth primer. It's not something that fills in the pores or anything like that. I don't have pore issues. I just have oil issues. My skin gets super oily, super fast, and it ruins my entire day. This primer has helped with the longevity of my makeup, and this primer, it's amazing. I love this primer. The only thing that I don't love about it is the scent. It has a very strong chemically scent, so if you're someone who has sensitive skin to scents or chemical smells or anything like that, you might not like this, but otherwise I love it. I love it. Not to mention their shipping is super fast. I had just ordered 2 tubes of this. They had a 25% off for Black Friday or Cyber Monday, I think, and I literally got it within like 4 business days. So shipping is great. I love this primer. I'd highly recommend it if you have oil control issues. I think that you'll love this. So give it a go. The next product that I want to talk about is the Wet n Wild Highlighting Powder in the color Precious Petals. This is first of all, Wet n Wild is cruelty-free, so if you're someone that will only use cruelty-free products, this is a product for you. Not to mention Wet n Wild is super affordable. I think this was like $4 or something like that, and I've been using it for a while. It is such a beautiful pinkish champagne highlighting shade. It's what I'm wearing now, if you can see it in the video, in the lighting here. It is so beautiful. It gives the skin sort of that dewy, wet look. You don't have to use a lot of product. A little goes a long way. It lasts all day long. If you watched my video that I posted on my everyday makeup tutorial, I mentioned in that video that, dare I say, this product is probably better than my Anastasia. It's like a quad of 4 different highlighters that I paid 40 bucks for, and this was $4. I use this more than I even use that. There's no like chunks of glitter or anything like that. It's just the perfect highlighting shade, and for the cost, I can't recommend it enough. I'm gonna swatch it for you real quick and I'll show you that on the camera. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful color. I can't get over how beautiful it is. I can't recommend it enough. Another product that I think is really appropriate to talk about as we are sort of in the holiday season right now is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner, and this is in the color Midnight Cowboy. This eyeliner is so fabulous, and it comes in a whole array of colors. This is the golden shade, but it comes in silver. I think it comes in blue, pink. I mean, it comes in a lot of different colors, and I really love it. You get a very generous amount of product in it. This is great for the holidays. I think the look that's really in during the holiday season is just a simple black wing eyeliner, and then you take this and you put a line above your black eyeliner. It works immensely for that. I did it for Thanksgiving. It looked fabulous. I just could not get a good picture of it to post on Instagram or anything, but I love this. I also use this and I put glitter in my eyebrows. I know that's super like strange, but I think it's gonna be the next thing. I love it. I mean, it really just, it's an easy product to use, and I love anything glittery, so if you like glitters, you'll probably like this too. So I'd highly recommend checking this out, specifically for special occasions or the holiday season. So this is the Marc Jacobs in Ivory Bisque Perfection Powder. It's called Featherweight Foundation. I'm not sure what that means, if that's just a part of the collection. I did not purchase this at full price from Marc Jacobs. I actually found this at my local TJ Maxx. It was like 12 bucks. I couldn't even pass it up because compacts in the drugstore? Compacts in the drugstore are stinking $12. So I figured for Marc Jacobs, which is like a luxury brand, I wouldn't pass it up, and I thought, hey, we'll give it a go. I love this powder. I mean, it is really nice. It mattifies the skin, which is what I'm looking for it to do. I think it adds to the longevity of my makeup. I'm not super fussy about powders. As long as they're a good color and they mattify my skin, that's usually what I'm looking for. But this powder has been really great, and for 12 bucks, I figure, hey, can't pass it up. I usually just use this for special occasions, like if I'm going out, or I have a wedding to go to, or there's a special occasion at work. I'll usually use it for this because it is a spendy powder. I don't want to go through it really quickly. Yeah, so really just a reminder, and I said this in one of my first videos, I think in my first video, I said check out your local TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshalls in your area. They sell some awesome makeup products. It's hit or miss, but if you're like me, I go there pretty frequently to always check out the new stuff that they get. They get new merchandise weekly, so seriously, check it out. I got a Kat Von D contour palette there. I've got some really great Real Techniques brushes there. I got this there. I mean, I've gotten some liquid lipsticks there. It's hit or miss, but sometimes they have awesome high-end products, so I would highly, highly, highly recommend to you that you go check them out. Again, hit or miss, but you know, keep going, check them out. The last thing that I want to talk about is a very spendy purchase that I did that I jumped on the bandwagon about, and I am so glad that I did. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. Oh my god, I almost just dropped the entire thing. This is the third palette I believe that they've released. They had the Subculture, the Modern Renaissance, and then this palette. I don't own either one of the other palettes. I only just started buying palettes not that long ago. I used to just use the Naked 2 palette, and that was like my ride or die palette. I didn't use anything else. So I don't own that many palettes, I'm not gonna lie, but I had to purchase this specifically because I was dying, literally dying over this orangey color in here. It's the color Eternal. It is like a rose gold orange color. It's a glittery shade. It has specks of glitter in it. I was in love with this color, and this is the color I've used most from the palette. I haven't played around with this palette too much. I've used it for I think 2 looks. I used the Dimension color for a wedding, and it turned out really beautiful. I used that in combination with Lure, which is like a matte purple shade, and then I used it for the Eternal color, and I used Eden and Saturn. Wait, Saturn? Yeah, Eden and Saturn, which are like these orangey shades in here. These eyeshadows are highly pigmented, so color payoff is fabulous, and they have excellent blendability, and they're just unique colors. Like this yellow shade, Sphere, I mean, such a different yellow shade. It's like a neon-y yellow color. So I think there's a lot of opportunity in here. You have a lot of good transition colors, good duochrome colors, and then Lucid is a really, really good inner corner and brow bone highlight color. If I were to ever make my own eyeshadows, this is exactly the color that I would want for my inner corner and my brow bone. It is like a whitish gold color. It changes color depending on how you're looking at it in the light, and I just really, really love it. So this palette, yes, was a little bit spendy. I actually went and got this palette 15% off. When was that? Black Friday weekend, this palette was 15% off. So I even got it cheaper. I was like, oh my God, the gods are on my side because it was 15% off. But I love this palette. I am so thrilled to continue to play with this palette, play around with this palette. If you haven't tried out the Anastasia palettes, seriously, go check them out. It seems to me like they are really good, just as good as everybody else thinks that they are good. Alright guys, that completes this video for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed hearing what some of my favorite products were in the month of December. Feel free to go check them out. Leave any comments down below, any questions that you have about any of the products. And also, please leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite products are for the month of December. I love trying out new makeup, so I'm really open to suggestions and things that you love, especially if you have oily skin. I need help, SOS. So please leave a comment down below. This should be the last video that I upload in the month of December before the new year. So I wish you, your friends, your family, and your loved ones a very happy new year. Hope that your 2018 starts off fabulously. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all with another new video next time. Thanks, bye.